All right, Hero Comics here. Next to the Hero Comics hate mail. Talk about hate mail, transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, a bunch of me reacting to a bunch of screen caps of comments on YouTube and DeviantArt, usually. The response to screen caps to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning words like penis, vagina, uterus, ovaries, testicles, and vulva will be used in these videos. I am a Bible-believing Christian, so I say may tick you off. The people that say they're Christian believe in the Bible, which really messes them up, or they get the Bible wrong, as you'll see. Which really messes them up, and what they say maybe tick you off. The people, let's say God is wrong, is evil, which is wrong, or God does not exist, which is wrong, and what they say may tick you off. I am let's see here, what is it? I have this big old screen of, hold on, I have this big old screen of, I have this big old screen that I got from my church once they got bigger and better screens to replace it with, of hate mail of the comments of the screen caps. But I kept showing them to you like I did in the old hate mail show because they could be considered evidence of harassment. Meaning, hold on. All right, back. Let's continue on. They could be considered evidence. My brother has informed me they could be considered evidence of harassment. Meaning, when someone is posting content saying they want to end it all because of how their body looks or sounds, what normal bodily function does, like menstruate, and I say there's no need to do that. Here's the biblical reasons why, the scientific reasons why. Here are the biblical reasons why I believe that. They can say that that's harassment because they're not thinking straight. People can believe them because they're not thinking straight either. Let me see here. What else is there? What was it? Well, I talk about names and icons, except for in certain cases, like with my heckler, who says he's female because he had gender reassignment surgery, which does not make you female. Doesn't do it. Or male. Doesn't change your biological sex. It just damages your body. It was a waste of time. He basically made a dummy site, on DeviantArt. He put one art post on there, and he used the icon of the DeviantArt icon, just straight up DeviantArt thumbnail, default thumbnail icon. So it was just, he didn't even bother putting a picture on that. He just made that thing. He just made that site so he could make up a lot heckle and make up lies about people who disagree with his lifestyle. So I want to, other than situations like that, I want to talk about names and icons because it's not about who said what. It's about what people like this say and why I must what we like to say and why I must stand against it. All right. So basically, what I'm going to do as I put everything in chronological order is just start off at the beginning of all the hate mail. All right. I'm getting new hate mail all the time, actually, and I'm screen capping it and putting it on the show as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically get in there. I'm going to basically start off at the beginning of all the hate mail I have on this computer, and just go down the line. There might be overlapping, but here's the deal. I'll just go down the line. I don't want to forget anything. Okay? Don't want to lose and miss anything. So if I remember that I seen something, then I'll basically be like, okay, I seen this. Let's skip ahead. So let's go. Let's start off. Let's see. Back up. Let's back up a bit to the beginning right here. Where are we? Okay. So basically, you see the selected quarantine stream. Okay, that was live. I got a screen cap of that. After that comes the first thing. Menstrual cups from a trans guy's point of view. There's screen caps of that video where a girl person is talking about how she's disguising herself as a guy and lying, saying she is a guy, but also saying, okay, for stuff that is actually female, here's what you have to do. I'm like, no. So on the first ever hate mail I did, I already showed that stuff, so I'm going to skip it. Let's go. Yeah, I already got those ones. You want to hear? What's this one? Hero Comics F off. This is my friend. My friend kept a secret from me as well. Hero Comics F off. Don't cuss, so I got rid of that word. She's a girl. No, he's a boy. That's her body. Male. Stop being transphobic. No. And fight me. She's a girl because he says he is. Doesn't work. Regardless of her birth gender, no, that doesn't work. They can say keep getting confused about gender and biological sex, but then they do this, then they say gender, they mean biological sex. Sorry, but no, wrong. Regardless of her birth sex, what this person should say. but it's not. Gender is identity. Identity is something you learn over time. Biological sex, biology is something that you get immediately when you are basically conceived. Your genetic code basically says this is going to be a male, this is going to be a female. Done. When something goes wrong, but usually it doesn't. So yeah, just go. Stop being ignorant and educate yourself in the wrong way. No. They feel like a female deep down. Okay, yeah, they are female deep down. There's no male or female feeling. So to believe that you feel like something that's male or female is wrong because there's no male or female feeling. There's stereotypes of male or female feelings. Those are stereotypes. They're wrong. So you shouldn't do that. Continue on here. That makes them who they are. No, it doesn't. That feeling is wrong. If they don't identify as a male, let them be. No. That's the issue. You can say you're not like other male. You can say something like that, but if you say, that a person born with testicles is a female, that's a lie. A person born with ovaries is a male, that's a lie. You can say you're not like other people, and I say that too. You are a unique individual. That's one of the pillars of my transgender ministry. You are you now. Also, you are a unique individual. Right? So yeah, we gotta work on that. Misgendering them, telling the right gender, and being rude because I remember that one. We just did that one. Being rude by telling the truth. Yes, it is being rude. It is rude to say that the emperor has no clothes when they have no clothes. But it's the truth. That's how it goes. Next. They're not female. They're just feeling everyone else feels. This stuff does not affect me. Okay, fine. Sorry, if he's male. Look at the effing kids. Yeah. Right at the beginning. I didn't say it. She wants to be a girl. No, she can be a girl. No, we can't. Doesn't matter. Okay. I already did say this. Why should anybody care about her life? Care. It's her life, her body. Male. So really, you should always be respectful toward her, which is not for lies. I'm not respecting lies. Doesn't matter if it's scientific. It doesn't matter. Or not. This person is not a toy. She doesn't feel comfortable with the body she was given to her. But he has to learn. I gotta use the right pronouns. He has to learn to. Because that's what you got. There's a shape you get. There's a size you get. There's a size you get. There's a color you get. Those are reproductive organs you get. Sorry. Continue on there. Some people could be blonde, but side they don't feel happy with that color and change it. Or most likely, more people are brunette and they want to be blonde. I've seen that a lot. And it's horrible. Continue on. And how I know hair doesn't have anything to do with it. Yeah, it does. And I say, because there's no need to him to dress like a girl, because there's no female feelings. All he's doing is tricking people into thinking he's something he's not. He needs to learn to accept his body as is. Does that mean he has to act like other boys? No. But I say, no. Someone else says, you won't change my effing mind. He can do what she wants. Word for women, that's derogatory. B word for women, that's derogatory toward them. If I knew her and someone else was bullying her, I'd beat the living stuff out of them. You shouldn't try to change someone unless they're serial killer. Unless they're a serial killer, then it's fine. And she shouldn't change because someone else who doesn't like the way they are. I don't give a crap about your point. We should, sorry. When someone is lying about being female or lying about being male, okay, to try and get better treatment from people, we need to help them learn. They don't need to do that. Okay, this is the issue. With other stories, you see it. They're like start off basically saying these are real children saying, "Listen, I was." Basically, new in school. New in school. I was, basically, trying to get along with everybody else. But here's the deal: I have this issue. Either I'm, basically bigger than the others, smaller than the others, wider than the others, skinnier than darker than the others, lighter than the others, whatever, lighter than the others, whatever, things like different things that are genetic, and I just try to look like the popular ones, do things like the popular ones, and cause all kinds of problems for me, and I realized I didn't need to do that, that I am me, and all I need to do is just be me, and and those that like it will like it. Those that don't won't. I like that stuff. Because that stuff's awesome. What in the world's going on? Does this thing keep seeking? Does this thing keep basically falling? It does. It keeps on falling. That's what happens. Sorry about that. So see you.